Welcome to this edition of Behind the Golden Shovel. I'm Robin Zimmerman. In this episode, we're going to focus on the quality of life and business and industry in Barnwell County, South Carolina. Meredith Wright has joined us. She is the administrator for Barnwell County. Tell us a little bit about some of the projects in this county that are exciting now and maybe to come.
The county is excited to invest in amenities for the community, such as an amphitheater that'll be built along Lake Brown, beautiful Lake Brown, right in downtown city of Barnwell. We'll also look forward to purchasing a new animal shelter to help those people in our communities that take care of so many animals. And something else that we have coming up that's kind of exciting also on Lake Brown is we'll have a kayak vending machine so that anyone who doesn't already own a kayak can go down to the lake and rent a kayak for a couple of hours to go explore Lake Brown.
So for businesses or just individuals that might want to move here, or invest here, what might they not know about Barnwell County? I mean, it's rural, it's a rural county, but what again is unique and special about this county?
The best part about this county is absolutely the people. Anytime you come here, whether you start a business or whether you just go out to lunch, you are welcomed like family. I get stopped often by people who don't even know me and want to speak to me in restaurants while I'm at lunch or just out and about in the community. Everyone is so friendly. So it's definitely that warm welcome to anyone in the county.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jerry Creech has joined us, and he is the chairman of Barnwell County Council. For 12 years, you've served on the council. Why did you run in the first place?
I wanted to make Barnwell a better place to live. We're trying to keep our young people here and attract the industry and better our school system.
Well, we're in this gorgeous YMCA. It's about 5 years old. You were instrumental in getting a branch of the Augusta YMCA here in Barnwell. What has it meant to the county?
Well, we draw from the region. There's a lot of people from other counties come here. It has been an asset attracting the industry, and also it's made the better quality of life for the people of Barnwell. A lot of people that used not to work out come up here a lot, and we're doing quite well with it, and I'm proud of it.
And the Augusta leadership is saying this is one of the more profitable for them. I mean, in the Wise, I mean, it's turned around, right?
Yeah, we are doing well financially, and it was basically supposed to take 5 years for it to get in the black, and we were in the black in a year and a half.
Fantastic.
So, when we got the Y here, we basically, the kids were coming to me saying, Mr. Creech, we sure would like to have a pool. And so we started working on that, and basically we raised enough money in a year to get the pool through donations and corporate sponsors. Then the young couples wanted to play pickleball, so then we jumped on the pickleball, and we got one of the finer pickleball courts around the area.
Well, you shared with me you're a native of Barnwell County,
Yes,
so you have that personal heart and investment in this county, and we hope to get more business and companies to move here and stay and enjoy the quality of life. I know you're proud.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Well, thank you for your service.
You are welcome.
And we are downtown Barnwell with Bob Sneed. He is the president and CEO of the Southern Palmetto Regional Chamber of Commerce in this fabulous old building. Tell us about it.
So yeah, we're here in the Palmetto Innovation Center space. It used to be, it was built as an extension to the bank next door. It has a beautiful facade, this glass brick that really brings in all this light. But we set up the Innovation Center at the Chamber to really support small businesses and entrepreneurs here. And it's been crazy how successful it's been in the last 2 years. So
Bob, we're actually sitting in the cafe, which is in front of the Innovation Center.
Really, for us, it's a way to bring people into the space. So what has been really great about it is people will come in and get a cup of coffee and a pastry, and then they'll be like, "What's going on in that back room?" So they want to see what we're doing here, and that's really what it's all about, is getting people excited about doing business in Barnwell.
And so the revitalization efforts are going gung-ho.
Yes.
And tell us about downtown. What's happening down at the Circle?
Oh yeah, so there's a lot of new businesses that have opened. Tinsley River, which is another coffee shop, but also has a beautiful boutique of all kinds of stuff there, has opened up on the Circle. My wife and I, if we weren't crazy enough, we're also helping with the development of a new diner space there on the Circle called Red Hill Grill. And
Hometown newspaper.
That's right. We have the newspaper right there that's right next door. And there's also a beautiful boutique hotel that's right there with 5 rooms right on the Circle.
Very
that's really
good.
Incredible.
And you actually live about a block away.
I do. I live in it's all right here. We keep it all in the family. So I have a 1880s Victorian that I'm always having to work on. And we're working on it right now, actually, if people drive by.
Well, Barnwell's a great place to live and work.
It is. And a county of about 20,000. And so you get to know a lot of people.
If you're a business, come on down
Exactly.
to Barnwell.
That's it. We're here. We're ready to support you at the Innovation Center. We have a lot of programs to support small businesses. So we have our Propel Business Lab, which is a 12-week business development course. We have a leadership program. We do software development here. So all kinds of stuff at the Innovation Center.
Good job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Our visit to Barnwell County took us to the South Carolina Advanced Technology Park, where 4 companies have invested over $500 million and created hundreds of jobs. The industrial park, located at the south gate of the Department of Energy Savannah River site, provides state-of-the-art infrastructure and is perfect for heavy manufacturing requiring a buffered industrial site with rail. The largest company located there is Swiss Chrono, a German manufacturer that has invested more than $400 million in a wood laminate flooring operation, employing hundreds in the community. We had the opportunity recently to visit with Unitech, an industrial laundry facility processing radioactive laundry for the nuclear and medical industries, also located at the South Carolina Advanced Technology Park. So Jess, you're born and raised in Barnwell County, and you have a strong, very well-qualified, highly trained workforce that very aware of safety and precision, right?
Yes, ma'am, we do. We've had some employees that have been here with us since we've started here since May of '03. We actually brought them to Columbia and trained them before we came down here. And some of them are starting to retire now, but they're in their 70s. So, but we're starting to find some younger qualified workforce. So it's been a good for us.
So why is Barnwell County a great place to not only grow up the quality of life in Barnwell, but also do business?
So Barnwell's great because our biggest customer is Savannah River site, which is right behind us. So you can go to Savannah River site. But it also allows us to contact with other corporations around here. UniFirst is our parent company, which is an industrial launderer. I think they're like the 3rd largest. Okay. So we connect with other industries around here and get in with our parent company as well.
Very good. Safety is critical, of course.
Safety is critical. We have a pretty strict training program that all of our employees go through to know how to handle contaminated garments and radioactive material. So, yes, ma'am. And
so the Southern Carolina Alliance developed this industrial park. So it's a great location for you, wouldn't you say?
It is. I think it's a good location for us. Biggest reason is like right outside the gate is our biggest customer. So,
well, keep up the great work, and you're home.
We're home.
Thank you, Jess Terrapin with Unitech Services Group. We are now at the Bethesda Recycling Plant in Barnwell County with the plant manager, Skylar Marker. How are you, Skylar?
Good.
So exactly what do you recycle? Talk about that whole sustainability piece and the benefit to our community.
Yeah. So what we recycle is a waste from the steel industry. Normally they would landfill it, but we take that waste, we take that material, and we basically incinerate it at about 2,000 Fahrenheit. what we do with that material is we separate the higher quality metals out of it, such as zinc, into a crude zinc product, and everything else that doesn't become zinc becomes what we call iron-rich material. Everything we make at this facility is used in other industry. The zinc, for example, goes to our refinery in North Carolina. And what we do there is we convert that zinc into a 99.99% pure zinc metal ingot. That zinc actually gets sold back to the steel industry, completing the full circle on recycling. The iron-rich product, which we have behind us here, the black material, that gets sold to the cement industry. We're trying to, dip into asphalt a bit, but that gets sold to the cement industry as an iron additive. So we take a waste and every single component of it gets used in some other material for some other industry, really completing that full sustainable circle.
And we are right by the railroad track in the industrial park. So this was a great location for this plant that actually opened over 13 years ago. So why Barnwell County? Why again? Good location.
So Barnwell County was selected because our steel customers, they wanted a facility in South Carolina to support their businesses in the South Carolina, North Carolina, the local area, right? They wanted a nearby location. There were a couple different counties that we were looking at when we were trying to pick out where we wanted to build this plant, but Barnwell really shone as the optimal location, thanks to the rail access, thanks to the proximity to the steel mills, and really thanks to Danny Black and the SCA for making this site more attractive, and also the local workforce was already trained. Very advanced workforce, used to working in manufacturing.
And you have a very well-skilled workforce, don't you? How many employees? 60 something?
We have 67 hourly employees and 15 salaried employees.
Right. You proud of the team?
Very proud. Everyone here, they get it. They like what they do. The work has meaning. We understand that we're recycling, green industry. Very, very happy and engaged workforce.
And very critical for the future of our country.
Very critical, yeah.
That their jobs are very important.
Yep.
Very good. Thank you so much. We're here in Williston, South Carolina today, where several large industries have provided jobs for decades are located. Crane Manufacturing Systems has employed hundreds of Barnwell County residents over the years. They manufacture 80% of vending and merchandising systems sold in North America, right here in Williston. Team members at Crane have outstanding metal fabrication skills, among others. Next door to Crane, we have NBS Inc. Now celebrating their 40th year anniversary, NBS produces in-house graphics, printing, and parts for customers servicing the world's largest beverage manufacturers. In operation since 1984, NBS's equipment and expertise extend to a range of custom commercial screen printing, digital printing, metal fabrication, and more. You can expect to see their products and cranes on many of the merchandising systems used by major beverage brands across North America. Now, during our visit to Williston today, we're going to visit Atlas, a premium golf cart manufacturer which began operations in Williston just last year. Atlas provides high-end golf carts for personal use, and all are equipped with a lithium battery, produce zero direct emissions, and can travel for between 70 to 90 miles based on model type. We're in Barnwell County again in Williston, South Carolina, with Mark Messick. He is the co-CEO of Atlas Carts. Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
You actually opened in 2023 in February, sold your first cart. They're not really you have golf carts, but you have personal transportation vehicles. So talk about the history and a little bit about where you are today.
Yeah, so myself and two other gentlemen from the industry, from the golf cart industry, we come from E-Z-GO and Club Car, the major manufacturers. We decided that, we had a lot of vision. We come from a marketing background, and we wanted to take that, that entrepreneurial leap And so we decided to open and start our own business, Atlas Carts. So this is our 2-passenger version here. It's mainly used by people who live in golfing communities. We also have our 4-passenger lifted. It's actually a low-speed vehicle. So legally, you're able to drive these on highways or roadways that have a 35-mile-per-hour speed limit or less. And then the biggest model we have is a 6-passenger. So that's right here. And so it allows more than just four occupants.
So talk about your customers specifically again.
So I'd say we have mainly 2 different customer segments. So number one, the active retiree, you know, the husband and wife that have sort of retired into a more active golfing community. So they usually purchase the 2-passenger and they use that to get to and from their home, you know, to play golf and then to dinner and lunch. And so that's one main segment. The other segment is really a younger family type segment. And these are families that live in master plan communities that have access to amenities within, you know, 2 miles. So they use these to sometimes drive their kids to school, go to dinner, and they're really, you know, replacing one of their automobiles in a lot of cases with these types of vehicles.
And you're very successful. Things are going really well. You're in Barnwell County, good workforce.
Yes, yeah. So there's no shortage of labor for us. That's not a challenge for us at all. I'd say, yeah, we're lucky to be here.
And what else do you want to share with our viewers about your company and kind of what your vision is for the future?
Yeah, I'd say we look at golf cars not really for golf. It's more for personal use. And the vision that we have is why not use these vehicles really for 50% of your drive time? And a lot of the trips that we make are close by your home. There's really not a need to have a big, large vehicle. So we really see this category of vehicles growing in the future, especially with remote workforce now. There's a lot of migration from sort of the northern metropolitan areas to the southern Sun Belt and to more suburban areas. And those types of areas are perfect for this product and this vehicle.
Very good. Mark Messick, who is a co-CEO of Atlas Carts. Thank you.
Thank you.
Industries flourish in the region because of the great workforce, and many of them are trained through programs at Denmark Technical College and at the Barnwell County Career Center. We are at Denmark Technical College with the president, Dr. Willie Todd. Yes. And Denmark Technical College does serve Allendale and Bamberg and Barnwell County. So it's wonderful to meet you. And you have been the president for almost 5 years.
Almost 5 years.
You have a lot to be proud of. I think there were some challenges when you first came in. So what are you most proud of today?
I think the thing I'm most proud of today is rebranding the institution in a way that my mantra has been putting the tech back in Denmark Tech. Because for whatever reason, I think we had kind of gotten away from, we're a technical college and that's what we're here for. And so I think the fact of being able to rebrand to a way that our counties know that we're here for everybody. We're what's called an HBCU, Historically Black College and University, but we're here for everybody. And we rebranded in a way that right now in our residence halls, we have Black students, white students, Hispanic students, and I love that. And I just see more diversity here, and I think I'm most proud of that.
That's very good. Let's get specific about some of the programs and certifications that you have that provide local jobs to some of our industries in the area.
So we have quite a few. First off, we have numerous programs, but when we talk about local manufacturing, I think Manu First is one of the ones that I think we're very proud of. We also have welding, we also have electrical mechanical engineering, and I think those are 3 of the ones that I see people coming here, getting training, and we'll talk about apprenticeships a little later, but getting training and going into some of our local factories and being prepared to enter. And then even as an aside, we do offer business courses as well, which oftentimes are beneficial as well.
So do businesses and industry come to you to say, this is what we need, this is the workforce, these are the skill sets that we're looking for?
So it's a combination. With some of the industry, we have partnerships to the point where they will come to us and say, hey, we have something new that we're doing here and we need more labor in this, and we'll do partnerships with them. Okay. Sometimes we're reaching out to them. Sometimes it's in the media. Sometimes local county officials will say, we're getting this new industry, we're getting this. So it's a combination. But what we try to do is to make sure, that's the beauty of a certificate program. Right. If we were doing an academic program, it's a lengthy process. You have to go through this process with your regional accreditor, et cetera, national accreditor now. But when we're dealing with a certificate program, we can create that in collaboration with industry almost overnight.
And that's a beautiful thing because a student can come in and within a year, 2 years, they're in a big job, a nice
to be
paying
honest,
job.
believe it or not, sometimes in one semester. Like that, I've spent most of my career in 4 year, but 2 year is doing what 4 year wishes it could do. I tell people our students are not leaving unemployed. They're employed and employed in the field for which they've studied. And that is amazing.
What is so exciting about these three counties, in particular Barnwell County? I think there's 150 students that are here.
I think what I find most exciting is the opportunity for access. So the fact that in their own community right here in Barnwell, that people have the opportunity to get the training they're going to need to help them be successful and hopefully stay in their community and not have to leave their community. And to me, that's what excites me most about being situated here in our rural communities.
And so you see those students and you see how they succeed and then they go and
I see
get
the
these
generational stories. I see, I joke with them sometimes and say, oh my God, my degree was in English. So I'm like, it was a long time before I made some of the salaries they're leaving here making in a short time period. And what I think a lot of people don't know, I'm old, so there used to be a show, there was a movie, Norma Ray. I don't know if any of you remember Norma Ray, and it was in a factory and the factory was covered with cotton. You go into a factory today, these factories are technologically driven,
yes.
They're automated. People are sitting at computers oftentimes. There's robotics and all of this. I think many parents today don't want their children sometimes to work in factories because they're thinking the 1980s factory, not the technological institutions that exist today.
Very good. Kind of in closing, you mentioned some of the partnerships and apprenticeships. Anything else that you want to share about the relationships you have with some of the either companies or other stakeholders?
Well, I would say some of our apprenticeship programs that we have that are really, really good, and I have to hit on those. We have one that's with a lot of our local municipalities. It's a electrical line worker program. The range is down there. These students in 16 weeks are getting opportunities that can lead them anywhere between 50 to 65,000 starting out after this 16-week program. I was talking with Dominion Energy. Dominion said we start them out with $82,000 to $90,000 after a 16-week program. Wow. That's an apprenticeship opportunity. We have a nuclear fundamentals with Savannah River Nuclear Site and Savannah River Mission completion. We've had 5 cohorts of classes complete. And in our electrical line worker, these young men, and I now say young women because in our last cohort, we finished our first woman graduate. And so for people to leave, to get these kind of opportunities for access and to be able to stay in their own communities, I think that's amazing. So, and then now what we're looking at getting into is clean, renewable, and sustainable energy. So we've started a center of innovation around energy, which that line worker program is the infancy. And so we're working with Dominion Energy, Duke Energy, Edisto Electric that are working with these young people from our communities that are getting these careers where if you look up an electrical line worker, after 4 years, I don't think you're going to find one who's not making a 6-figure salary.
Very good. Well, job well done and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Dr.
Thank you.
Willie Todd, the president of Denmark Technical College. Nice to meet you, sir.
Oh, the pleasure was all mine. Thank you.
Here we are in the Barnwell County Career Center with the mayor of the city of Barnwell. He's also a mechatronics instructor here at the Career Center. Welcome, good to have you with us.
Thank you for coming.
Lots going on in the city with revitalization. You want to jump right in and tell us about?
Well, we got a lot going on. We got plans to expand our Lemon Park facility. We're working with the SCA with a partnership with Retail Strategies, trying to get some more viable businesses into our area with a little recruitment. And we have a lot going on with trying to get some of our businesses restructured and get a little facelift going on with some of the business things that we have going on that a lot of times our citizens and people don't really look at is we have a new water tank project that's getting ready to start up. And that gets into our water system and infrastructure, hopefully, for businesses coming in the future.
Very good. Now, you're an instructor here at the Career Center, and what is this room? Is this the electrical teaching area?
This is my electrical mechatronics lab.
Okay.
This is where my students, once we learn certain things in the classroom, they learn about safety, they learn about how to wire, they learn different equipment pieces, as you see back here, with hydraulics, right, and some more electrical controls. Once they learn what we need to be doing in the classroom, we actually bring them in here where they can actually perform projects and apply that hands-on
So
knowledge.
as the Career Center, these are high school students preparing for real world jobs
Absolutely.
in Barnwell County and beyond.
Absolutely. Yeah, these are 15, 16, 17-year-old, 18-year-old students from 3 different high schools in our county. And they come in, most of our programs here are 2-year programs. Upon completion, hopefully, they'll go on to tech schools. But if they're not, wanting to go to school, they'll be job ready to come out and go to work.
So beyond mechatronics, what else do you have? You have welding.
Yeah, well, we actually have an architectural design. Some people know it as CAD or drafting. We have an automotive class, we have welding, we have cosmetology, we have web page design, building construction, agriculture classes. We got a cybersecurity class and a criminal justice class. So we cover about all the industry needs out there.
Well, you're wearing 2 hats as the mayor and also as an instructor. Thank you so much for your service and your leadership in Barnwell County.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you guys coming out.
And we are in Barnwell County, in the beautiful town of Blackville, with the mayor, Ronnie Purnell. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
A lot going on in the city of Blackville. Mayor Purnell shared with us some of the plans for revitalizing the downtown and how the Downtown Strategies Grant Program, facilitated by Southern Carolina Alliance, helped Blackville through a professional assessment and plan for new growth. So why is it so important to revitalize this town? You were born and raised here, you went to school here, now you've come back to be mayor.
Oh, I'm telling you, when I first left here, I was gone for like over 20 years, and I came back home and saw how the town was not progressing. And I saw the quality of life was not where it needs to be. And so that's why I wanted to be able to come back and, implement something that will improve the quality of life for our people, our citizens.
And so you've got some new things going on now. Blackville's plans include new retail shops, a new Mexican restaurant, and a recently opened and locally owned grocery store. Mayor, I understand the Healing Springs is extremely popular in this area.
Yes, it is. Over 67,000 visitors that come to the Healing Spring, in the year time.
And why?
The mystery of the healing power.
Right.
The history of it.
Yeah.
Back in the Revolutionary War,
Right.
That the healing power where the Indians took the soldiers there and they were healed. So people believe in it. And it's just a beautiful place to visit.
Thank you, Mayor.
All right, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
And we're in the town of Blackville in front of a large wall that's going to become a new mural for the town of Blackville. We have the mayor, Ronnie Purnell, again, and also Gracie Hires with the Southern Carolina Alliance. So Gracie, tell us what's going to be happening.
So at Southern Carolina Alliance, we're excited to be working with the town of Blackville and Mayor Purnell through our Palmetto Pride Beautification Grant. And we received that grant with Palmetto Pride, of course, which is the state's anti-litter and beautification organization, to be used to help beautify our region's downtowns. And we will be using part of that grant for a new mural for the town of Blackville, just to continue revitalizing the downtown area for our economic development efforts.
Right, it's great. And what is it going to mean to the town?
Well, one thing about a mural is really give the concept of what the town is all about. And I'm hoping that the mural will reflect our history, the people, and everything we're trying to do in the town.
Oh, good. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Gracie. As you can see, Barnwell County, South Carolina continues to grow and prosper. And that's a wrap for this edition of the Southern Carolina Alliance's Behind the Golden Shovel. I'm Robin Zimmerman, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.